I am not okay. And there's going to be 3 steps to help me get to be okay. I think part of life is really just saying every day isn't gonna be where you're up all the time. I mean, I smile, that's fine, but it doesn't mean that I'm okay. I'm very aware of my anxiety. I'm very aware that I gained some weight. I'm very aware that I can feel the weight that I've gained when I move, and I have to move a long way to get to where I need to go to exercise. And it's already a struggle getting up, but even though I can do it, I'm very aware that I have to do more. I have to go more. I have to do more. Good evening, Nicole. How are you? I have to improve. I have to set goals to improve. I have no problem being gentle with myself, but I'm very aware that I have a problem with anxiety with completing tasks, and so I feel low. Now, solution. I'm very aware that I have to eat correctly most of the time in order to lose weight. And I'm very aware that my heart doctor was so excited when I was telling her what my knee doctor was saying about, if I don't believe you're gaining weight, and in 6 months, if you haven't lost any weight and you're gaining, I'm going to help you with something else. So she's like, oh my goodness, I'm excited to see what happens. Come back in 6 months. So I have 2 people I have to go see in 6 months. In fact, my knee doctor I'm going to go see in January. That's not even 6 months. That's only like 2 months. So I need to lose weight. I need to confront some things that dealt with my resumes and my business. I'm congested. I can't wear my CPAP because if I feel I can't put something on my face when I'm congested, and I'm congested. I was coughing up blood yesterday. But I have good news too. I'm just telling you what's wrong with me. Hold on a second. Look at my ceiling fan. Hold on. I need to give you something to look at while I pretend like I want to blow my nose. So, a couple of things. The nurse came to see me today, and vitamin D. And I'm going to get some vitamin D this week to take every day. I take vitamin D once a week, twice a month, based on what type of vitamin D the doctor gives me. But vitamin D, it helps your mood and it helps your brain function, which helps your mood disorder. And K2, I learned that K2 is also, so I need to find it out. And also oily fish helps with mood and brain and feelings of, I don't like to say the word depression, but I'll say the feelings of low. But I will use depression for emphasis and explain to you. I always say feelings of low. And fish like herring, salmon, and sardines. Now, with me, sardines is something that causes me to get uric acid in my joints, which causes pain. So I haven't had any all year. So I'm going to get maybe 2 cans. And then I'll get some crackers and eat that. So that's called eating things with moderation. So the score for low vitamin D is under 50, and this doctor said that she likes to have hers above 100. All of my vitals, I've had my blood tested and analyzed. All of my vitals are A-OK. I had a colonoscopy. All of my vitals and my colon is A-OK. There was a one little bitty thing on it. They took it off. They said, we're going to test that, not because they think there's something wrong with it. We'll test it and let you know if you need to come back in 7 or 10 years. So that makes me feel healthy. That makes me feel good because one of my clinician colleagues told me that once you turn 65 years of age, you are not going to get sick because you're obese. So as I'm getting older, then I see that I have very good blood work, very good. My heart works very well. The thing that doesn't work well in my heart, and nobody's works well, it works the same in everybody's heart. I don't have any blood clots. I don't have any lung issues. In fact, over the months since I've had home health care, every time the nurse comes, she says, "Oh, your lungs look, let's sound better and better." So even exercising, it's gonna help. Even if I don't lose a pound, it's gonna help my lungs to feel better. And I'm switching up my routine because I'm not able to take the CPAP, then I need to kind of monitor my sleeping because I'm usually sleepy in the mornings because I'm up half the night. However, getting up and leaving the house when it's cold, I'm not a fan of that anymore. I don't want to be out in the cold. Hello, Roger Berto. How you doing? So I want to adjust some mornings. My classes that I meet on twice a week, they meet at the time they meet. And then the water classes, I can adjust those and go to some later in the day. But I just don't feel like, I feel guilty because I like exercising every day. I feel like I need to exercise every day. But maybe what I need to do is do something different. Do some different type of exercises. I'm looking for my inspiration. And that's the thing. Like when I get married, I'm still going to have the same problems. Plus dealing with a man. But we're going to be happy. So you have to make your own self happy. You have to solve your own problems. And that's okay. Also today, the Tennessee Valley Authority representative came and did a home energy inspection. So I put a post in the community tab. If you live within Jackson, Mississippi, up to Lexington, Kentucky, all the way to Chattanooga, to Alabama, and Tennessee, if TVA, Tennessee Valley Authority, services your electricity, then you can, you just smell tabs. I'm like, okay, well, how did that get wet? And what is that? I mean, I don't know. Is it I waste my water or something? Women, we go through things. So let me just throw this over in the dirty clothes pile. Do y'all do that? Do you throw your stuff in the dirty clothes pile? Like that? So, I put that number there. They have a program called the program is called the Home Uplift Program, where they will actually pay for things that affect your utility bill being high. And then if you get the regular energy audit, they can tell you the things that you need to be mindful of that will help you to get your utility bill the best it can be. And so these are things, especially those of you and those of us who are on a fixed income, we can save a little bit here, save a little bit there, get help where we don't have to pay a contractor. They'll do it for us. And that keeps your house in tip-top shape. He said pretty much my house was good. The guy who bought my hot water heater didn't buy an energy efficient hot water heater. So he was like, if you get another one, make sure it's energy efficient. Isn't that something? He was trying to cut corners. So, any case, that's what's going on there. So, I gotta tell y'all something. Yes, ma'am. I got lipedema. So I learned that lipedema. I'm going to tell you about that too. I have sleep apnea. And when I had my colonoscopy, they had to, I saw the guy who worked, it was about I would say maybe 9 people in the room when I was getting it. He was like, we had to demonstrate to your body that you are not dead or not breathing, so that because you have sleep apnea. So they had to do something right here. So it was hurting. And I think when they put something down my throat and grabbed me right here, that it had capillaries and I was throwing up blood this weekend. I was like, you know how when somebody grab your arm and make it red and you like, oh, and then after a while it go away. But or when you break blood vessels. So I feel like that's what was happening, because I'm pretty healthy. And I tried to stay in the house and out of the water because I had other social events to go to this week. And also because I was really congested. So I just wanted to. But I did get some. Oh, I got some. So there are 26 people in the group. Only 8 people hit the like button. Can y'all hit the like button, please? Can I have some help from the maestro, if you please? Well, I got some new tea. I would tell you about it, but I don't know what to do with it. I can't. Oh, here it is right here. Help me. I got some nutty buddies. I got some. Y'all want to see my nutty buddies? I got some nutty buddies. I got some nutty buddies. I didn't think they were going to be this big. When I'm expecting it to be like 6 or 12 in a pack, they give me the big one. But it was only like $3, so that's not too bad. And I got some chamomile tea because this is good to take at night when I want to go to sleep. So I'm going to do that. And then I always get ginger, and I got ginger turmeric tea because it's good for your tummy. It's just good. It's just good, honey. So I'm going to get more tea as I get more money and things like that. But I really believe if you incorporate herbs and teas in your diet, it helps the Bible says God gave us seeds for us to live with. And seeds flavor your food and things like that too. So, Donna, thank you for your honesty. So, like I told y'all, when I went to my last physical therapy appointment, my lymphedema teacher was there. And she said, you have lipedema. So I have lipedema. It's a form of polylymphedema, but it's lipedema. And it occurred because I was pre-menopausal. So I read about it and I reread it. And she told me this a couple of years ago. But what does Deborah Matthews don't do? Deborah Matthews don't listen because I be in my own world thinking they just put something on their paper so they can get some insurance money. And I promise you, I thought that. I still think that too. So I'm talking to my mom and I'm telling my mom about it. And my mom says, you have the same thing that your Aunt Virgil and your other aunt had and your grandma had. I'm like, but see, Aunt Virgil and grandma, she said grandma was 6 feet tall. She was a big woman, but she was 6 feet tall. Uncle Gene's 6 feet tall, and Aunt Virgil was 6 feet tall because Uncle Gene's dad was tall. So that side of the family, they're all tall. I mean, real tall. And I met Aunt Virgil. She wasn't fat, but she was tall, but she had thick legs. So what that lipedema is, it's the adipose tissue. And I've been showing y'all. Let me show you my legs. Okay, the adipose tissue. See, that's adipose tissue. And it has nothing to do with weight loss. It has nothing to do with weight loss. In fact, when I was going to lymphedema therapy, what she told me is she said, if you don't eat processed food while you're working with me and I keep massaging you, your legs will go down every 30 days and then the insurance will keep paying for us. And that's just what we did. That doesn't mean I can't lose weight because when I lose weight, one of the ladies always say, girl, your butt go down. I can tell you lost some weight. So it just means that as I lose weight, then the adipose tissue gonna do what it does because it came as a result of premenopausal stuff that happens, hormones. And actually, when my mama told me that, there are 23 people in the group, only 11 likes. Hit the like button. This is my way of saying like. LIKABCDE. I just make that up. So I actually started to feel better when my mama told me that because you've got to ask your parents, your grandparents, your uncles, your auntie about your life, your situation. Who had this, who had that. Because my siblings don't know. But my mom knew. And then when I thought about it, I was like, I seen Aunt Virgil myself. Okay, yes, I know. So what I want to share is that there is hope. I want to share that. Hi, Fluffy Wolf Spider. That's a strange name. Hi, Florence. What I want to share is Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I can't give up. I want to go to Egypt. And that is if they haven't gotten 100 people. I want to go to Egypt. I want to go to Colombia. I want to go to Detroit. I want to buy me a wheelchair van. And, you know, when I used to be, hi, porch lady, hey, lady. When I used to be living in an apartment in New Providence and I was laying on the couch and I was just telling myself, I was like, honey, just lay here. You all right? Just lay here. When you get through laying on the couch, you're going to get up. That's all I used to say to myself. And that's what I'm going to do. But I did find some people that's doing some period piece fighting in the park. So I'm going to start going there and watch them do that. If they're doing it when I get miss my neighbor home. And so that's kind of interesting. Sometimes when I don't feel good, I used to take a drive in my car. Y'all, my lashes finally came off. I was so happy. That guy, he hooked me up. Don't hook me up, honey. Don't hook me up, child. Don't hook me up. I was so happy they came off. I'm ready to do my eyes like this. Okay. So when I don't feel good, I take a drive. Sometimes when I know that something's bothering me, I start driving in my car, and I might come home and I just might keep driving. I'm like, something's wrong with you. Thank you. You know what? I Good evening. I always felt like I don't want to embarrass my mom. You know, as those of us who understand how we were raised, all of the stuff that we see now, that it's not how we were raised. It may have been how people raised their kids now, but we come from a culture, we come from a dignified people. We come from a proud people. We come from an educated people. We come from a people who took pride in worshiping the Lord, who took pride in fostering education, who took pride in working and achieving and solving our own community's problems. We come from a people who maybe mama might have been running around, but daddy held it down. Or daddy might have been running around, but mama held that family down. She didn't cause shame to her husband, even though he was doing shameful things. We come from that kind of people. And unfortunately, these girls, housewives, all of that, them women way too old to be acting like that. We come from a proud people. We come from a respectable people. And although it's my truth, I don't want to embarrass my mother. I don't want to shame my mother. You better believe it. I know how your grandma raised you. And so, even though I know I'm going to have to tell my story, however, I got to tell y'all something special, but I'm going to wait until I get my subscription service. I'm going to tell y'all this. It's going to blow your mind. But yes, I actually was thinking that someone would bring me on CBS, but I'm an ABC girl, ABC or NBC, but and don't wait till people lose the weight. Do a mid-weight check-in, because honey, this process is it's something. And and let's talk about the journey. It's not always the final destination. It's the process of getting to that journey. So I got some I haven't been in the living room. I got some poinsettias. My annual Altrusa, which is a literacy organization for women, they do 2 flower sales a year, one in the spring and one in the fall. So this year they did poinsettias instead of mums. So Lisa brought my poinsettias in yesterday, and I posted it. You'll see it in the shorts, so you'll get to see them. I think I picked some pink ones, and I did post a little bit of my of the Christmas decoration. We can't get that oh yes, I believe so. I think that I can't figure out how to get that tinsel to stick to the what kind of glue to tape to get that tinsel to stick. So, child, stuff is, I don't have nothing to stick that thing to. So I asked my little buddy, bless his little heart, he's so sweet. You know, I try to let him do things and make his determination. He was like, well, I think the glue, the tape we put on there will stick. And my question is, can you find something to make these tinsel stick on this wall? Because it's not sticking. He go, well, it should be sticking. I'm just like, oh, Lord. But I try to give him leeway because he's autistic, so he's very creative. And so I just try to let him do his thing. It's your thing. It's your thing. Do what you want to do. So I got some new Diet Lipton iced tea. It doesn't taste as good as the kind I usually get. But this time I went into the store, so I didn't see the kind I usually get. Whereas mostly I just order my groceries online, so I see what it is I see. So, I told you about the Home Uplift program. I told you about one. My friend had clicked me into told me to join a weight loss discussion. And there was a lady. I got to get the name of her book so I can share it with you. But it's about weight loss. And first thing is, as long as I'm conscious, I can correct it. So I don't have to feel guilty about anything. The only problem food solves is hunger. So when I get through eating up everything, it's still going to be there. And it is possible. It is possible. All of that mucus. Oh, I need to take that medicine. See? I need to take that medicine. It's not nasty. I just don't like taking medicine. It's too much. So, but if I can find it, I'll take it. As soon as I figure out what I did with it. So, anywho, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, let me tell you what I did. I went back through my videos, and I found a video when I couldn't walk that good. And my coach is helping me. I have on a peach skirt. It's a high-low skirt. I couldn't walk that good. It was the first time I had ever walked that distance. I couldn't walk without his assistance. So he guided me. Because sometimes you have to look back where you were to appreciate where you are. I know I got some salt over there. And I got some water. And so, you know, my home coworker, she took all my cups. So I got this cup. I could use this cup. So, yeah. I could do that. So, thank you, Florence. That's a great idea. So, I'm going to wrap this up. So, let me know how y'all are doing. Did y'all have a nice holiday? Did anybody cook homemade pound cake? Did anybody meet someone neat? Did anybody set a particular goal? Are you planning to do anything fun for this season? We're going to be having our pajama brunch. But we're going to order from Cracker Barrel. And all that good stuff. So, let me know how y'all doing. And tomorrow I'm going to be going to soar over obstacles. And honestly, one thing that does help is when I rest. When I rest up. And then I can give a good walk. Even though I've been walking longer. Because I got all this congestion in my body. So, I've been drinking my mountain water. Oh, girl, you in Jamaica? Let me tell you something. What area are you in Jamaica? There is a lady. Her name is, I can't think of her name, but she has a resort. And it's a place where you can come and just pick the food and everybody help cook. I'm going to ask her, can I come? Oh, bless your heart. I'm glad your appetite is back. So I'm going to set a goal to go there. I'm going to let her know I can walk. I'm going to show her my videos and say, can I come? If not this year, because I want to go to Africa. Maybe next Christmas or next New Year's or something. But in any case, I'm going to get her permission to allow me to come. And then I want to come to Jamaica and have a resort and a retreat. Well, I may not be able, it may not, it doesn't really cost that much. So I'm excited about the possibility. The possibility. Anywho, yes, I need that name. Okay, so you're Jamaican, so not in Jamaica. Okay, I tell you what, I'm going to write it down because I took a picture of it. So if I come in, if I wake up in the middle of the night and do another live, then I'll announce it then. But if not, when I do another live, I will announce it. So, but I took a picture of it because I finally found her email. But oh, she lived in the United States for 20 years and she went back home. And I don't blame her one bit, baby, because home, baby, you all are so fortunate who live in Africa, who live in places where there's lots of plenty. I mean, I don't know what the big draw is to the United States, to tell you the truth. But sometimes you can come here and get your training, get your education, and take it and maximize your benefits back home. So it's so encouraging. And she has a refuge for it's the lady, I can't think of it right now. I have a picture of it. I have a picture of her Instagram and her YouTube. So I can share that with you once I write it down. But yes, ma'am, that's my goal. And she's building her resorts. So she's using black workers. And she said everybody cooks together because she has all the food all over the place. So y'all just walk up there and get the food, go in the kitchen and cook it. Now you know that's beautiful. Because I'm telling you, we wouldn't be coughing and regurgitating, doing all this stuff we doing if we were eating like that. How we used to eat before they genetically modified our food. So hey, we have options. We have options. Oh, well, I don't do so much on Facebook. I do still post on Facebook. But honey, find me right here. You will definitely be able to find me on Hey Puerto Rico on YouTube. This is where I will be. And so this is where I will be. So definitely let me know. I want to get to Puerto Rico once I get some of this weight off. But I'm going to have to go to Puerto Rico after I go to Africa. But I want to do service projects and just relax wherever I go. I want to go to church. I want to meet and greet the people. I want to have a meet and greet with the ladies. And, all of that too. So yes, yes, yes. Want to inspire and encourage one another. I'm not touring yet. I'm just putting in place what I want to do. Because see, if you want to have a dream, you got to have a dream so you can have a dream come true. So you got to put in place what it is you want to do. Why is it I want to keep working on my weight, keep working on my mobility, keep working on my balance, keep working on getting rid of some of these clothes and donating them. Paul says in the Bible, take half of what you have and give it to the poor. So I need to give some of these clothes away because there's too many of them in here. I ain't wearing all these clothes. And then when I get smaller, I can get some more clothes. Okay. Well, Mary, you have to pay to talk to me. I do consultations, so you can go to my description area and email me and let me know what it is you want to talk about, and I'm gonna tell you how much it costs. But I'll be glad to talk to you. I don't have a problem with that. I'm a business coach. I have a grant list service. I do resumes. I do business. I have a very exciting one we're working with. Someone is giving this man a church, and it's very, very small. So we're going to help him get some business grants and help the small congregation serve. Because, baby, when you serve people who love, that's why God said the poor will always be with you. There's so many people to serve out here, girl. We can serve up some stuff. So, yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. I will be glad to talk to you, but I don't talk to people for free. I do have a consultation for any talking, but just email me. Let me know what you want to talk about. And honey, we can make that happen. And give me 3 dates and times when you're available to talk. And baby, we can talk up some stuff, okay? We can make it happen. Yes, we can. So I'll try to I'll try to I need some tape that's gonna make my tinsel stick on the wall. But until then, we can't put the tinsel on the wall because it fell off. But we are in the Christmas spirit. I know it's a pagan holiday. I know. Jesus wept, honey. We gonna celebrate. Jesus wept. He rose again in 3 days. He's alive. He's living, and he came and told Doubting Thomas all about it. And we gonna still celebrate Jesus Christ. So that's why I got me some Christmas decorations. Oh yes, ma'am. You go ahead and take your nap, honey. And y'all just have a beautiful night and everything. Don't ask people personal questions like that, baby. That's not appropriate. Lalita Labarica. That's not appropriate. We are here to talk about people who use wheelchairs, handicap aids and accessories, walkers, canes, who have home care workers, who have mobility issues, chronic pain, knee issues, and lymphedema. That's what we talk about. And we support each other in those goals. Okay? So, y'all, take it light, take it easy. Peace and hair grease. See you later. Bye.